once again, it was Jim Hammond going 250 with a 1 at 138. So that's the current #1 qualifying spot. He went a 56 last night and improved to a 50. So nice run there for Jim Hammond and the April Stream Team. Next up, it's going to be David Morton in the Morton Racing Top Alcohol Dragster out of Taft, California. David went a 259 last night. Apparently your #3 qualifier. So David Morton's behind the wheel of the Morton ride this weekend, not Jake like I reported last night. Jake didn't make the trip this weekend, so David's got a lot of years of experience in this ride. Should be able to give it a good go with it this weekend. For David Morton, he did a quick pedal job mid-track and still went 252 at 130. So a 252 hit for David Morton. Move him to the #2 spot in the qualifying order. A nice run for Morton. That car's a little unique to the class. It's a converter-equipped car. They have a Linko drive unit in it. So it's a somewhat automatic transmission there. Everybody else in the class uses a clutch. A little different way about going, different way of going about things, but they run quite well. And that car usually 60 foot's really good, and it looked like it hooked up good on that run and made a solid pass. So next up, it's going to be Pedro Villa in the Express Top Alcohol Dragster. Pedro went 256 last night. He's your #3 qualifier at the moment. And Pedro is going to be facing off with Chris Barlow. Chris Turtle Barlow over there in his new blown alcohol dragster, second time out for that ride. He went a personal best in this car with a 260 last night. It's currently your #4 qualifier. You see Chris over there on the far side. Chris getting a lot of help from the candidate folks. So Pedro Villa coming up here in the near lane. He ran his personal best 2.50 last time here. I think that was the May race. And he's trying to improve on that. See if Pedro can get a 40 out of it this weekend. So if you guys notice, this place is packed tonight along the fence line. Actually on both sides of the track. This place is unbelievable. There was some awesome local promotion and this place is really hopping tonight. Huge shout out to Good Vibrations Motorsports, fine folks there. They're the presenting sponsor of this weekend's National Saturday News live stream. A big shout out to Mar family over there, Good Vibrations Motorsports. Check them out on Facebook, Good Vibrations Motorsports, or go to goodvibesracing.com. A lot of great folks out here this weekend that we haven't seen in a while at the races. This race has kind of brought everybody out. It's been a pretty cool experience.
Dude, I feel like I'm going my left. I'm looking like I did the light.
A lot of racers, a lot of cars we haven't seen in a while come out. Even celebrities like Charlie Lowe right there. And Greg Johnson with the NXS buggy there. I'm getting everybody in the live stream tonight. So here we go, Top Alcohol Q2. It's going to be Pedro Villa, the Express, here on the near side, and Chris Barlow over the far side. earlier 256 run. And Chris Barlow went 261, so that's no improvement on his 260 from last night. So a couple of good A to B passes to get some data, and we'll be back in qualifying session tonight, the qualifying session number 3, the last run of tonight. So we're in the middle of the Saturday Night Thunder Show. We got the SCSDA Hammer Down Nationals, Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California. Watching the National Sandra News live stream presented by Good Vibration Motorsports. So yeah, we're right now in the middle of Top Alcohol qualifying session number 2. They made one pass last night. This is their first pass tonight. They will come back later on for their final qualifying session of the weekend. So your number 1 qualifier, we had some qualifying action in the other heads-up class a little while ago. Jimmy DePass made an incredible run in the Pro Mod Unlimited category. He went at 266, which he can back that up, will be a new A-Pro Jeep World record. Derek Balkunis went 133 miles an hour. I believe that's going to back up the 134 from last night, the A-Pro Jeep World record. We'll have to check the little numbers on that and see if that is a record or not. In the A-Fuel category, Robert Skidmore still number 1. He had a little bit of struggle on his pass tonight. He went 294, but the best run of the session was Mario Tavares, went 280 at 125. 125 miles an hour is I think that's a new Fast Wars 4-cylinder record per mile an hour. He backed it up with a 123 last night, so he definitely has the new mile an hour end of the record for the 4-cylinder cars. So Skidmore number 1, Mario number 2, and Chris Loffer in the new Sand Hater Dragster out of EW Paradise is your number 3 qualifier. They laid down a 281 at a $122. So a really solid hit for Chris and that team. Their first time out with this car, and really doing good things with that already. Those guys are really sharp. They're actually the world record holder on asphalt for a 4-cylinder car. So trying their hand at the sand game and having some pretty good success to start with. And then we went to Top Eliminator, and really pretty wild session. A lot of guys were in the 297, 298, 3.0 range. And then Tommy Zavala goes 296 with a 9 in that big block Chevy nitrous assisted dragster to take the number 1 qualifying spot heading into the final session later tonight. So great job by the Zavala and Sons Racing team. Tommy put it down through there, 296 with a 9. So he's your current number 1 qualifier in Top Eliminator. So to recap, we are at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California for the SCSDA Hammer Down Nationals, presented by Greg Tunget Motorsports. You're watching the National Sandra News live stream presented by Good Vibration Motorsports. So we'll go walk across the track at some point and give you guys a little bit of a view on what the crowd looks like out here. There's a ton of people over on the other side of the track. It's pretty much a packed house here tonight. So we're going to jump in for this qualifying session for Top Alcohol and Top Fuel, and we may do a little bit in between, and then we'll come back for the night session also, or the late session in Alcohol and Fuel as well. And then obviously we'll keep you updated on the other classes as they make their final qualifying session of the weekend. The tractors are coming back, and we'll finish off this qualifying session in Top Alcohol. I know, I believe Jimmy DePass, Derek Balkunis, and Gary Mink are all in the lanes. Mink hasn't made a pass yet this weekend. He rolled in, I don't know, 4 o'clock or so this afternoon, and he's ready. Talked to him a little while ago. He's got the car set to do Gary Mink-like things. He throws down some pretty good numbers on a regular basis, and it's kind of been the benchmark for the class for quite some time. So we'll see what Gary can throw down on this track. So currently your number 1 qualifier in Top Alcohol is Jim Hammond with a 250. We saw him run that a few minutes ago. And David Morton, I'm sorry, slid right in behind him with a 252. So that's your top two, and the last guys are going to try to knock him back down a spot. The late session, I'm going to assume is going to be, gosh, at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from now. These guys are going to need some turnaround time for alcohol and fuel, so I'm thinking probably somewhere around 8:30, probably somewhere around 9 o'clock Pacific time, midnight in the east is what I'm thinking. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my crew, Soboba Racing, the guys back at Vista San Luis. Thanks for the support, and obviously Tom Brady. Thanks for the support.
Right on, Tommy Zavala, your #1 qualifier in Fast Eliminator. His first 2-second pass. Yeah, it felt good.
It felt real good.
That's good. Yeah, very cool to see Tommy get a good hit in there, and man, he's giving everybody something to shoot for in the late session here tonight. It's going to be good stuff. So here we go with the next pair of top alcohol cars pulling out. It's going to be the Jeeps. Jeeps that run in Pro Mod Unlimited. Jimmy DePass and Derek Balkunas. These guys double honor, get some passes in. And they mix it up pretty competitively with the top alcohol cars. But we'll see what they can do. Jimmy DePass rotated the earth earlier with that 266 pass. Quickest ever front engine short car. Really, really nice run from him. And Derek Balkunas over there on the far side. He's making some huge power. Bob DeVore tuned entry. Bob's putting a lot of power. He's just, he said he keeps working on the front half of the track, and if we know Bob, he'll keep working at it and get her dialed in. He's a well-known tuner in the top alcohol circuit on asphalt. He actually is crew chief on a top 10 top alcohol funny car team currently, so definitely knows what he's doing, and should be interesting to see what these guys can lay down here in these next 2 sessions. Check out all these people, man. This place is just absolutely packed. I'm gonna go take a little tour down both sides here, probably after this group of cars. You can kind of see what's going on. It's they did a lot of good local promotion for this event. Announcers Dan the Man Beard and Greg Tunget, all those guys chipped in, and they really put in the effort, and the place is packed. So here we go. Jimmy DePass over here in the near lane, and Derek Balkunas in the far lane. Top alcohol qualifying.
Everybody, back further! All of you!
Wow.
Tony, I have it in my way. I know.
So that got interesting.
Yeah, we gotta
Not sure what's going on there.
I wouldn't let him go with that there.
Alright. We're going to fire the cars back up and try again. Yeah, that was pretty intense. Not sure what exactly transpired there, but we're moving people back.
We tried it already, and it didn't work.
Yeah. Interesting. So we'll get everything squared away and get these cars both fired back up.
It is what it is. This is ran totally different than regular fire filter.
Yeah, that was kind of a late call there. Not sure what exactly happened there.
Trying to move everybody out of this area right here. Okay, that would be you also.
Oh, really?
Please.
All right.
Well, he's the one that
Yeah, I'm kind of doing all the
just trying to
coverage
make
for
sure
this thing,
everybody-
so.
I've told everybody.
Yeah, oh, I know. I'm aware.
I don't know what the exception is. Okay. I don't
Come
know
out
what
here
the
across the
exception is.
country to
Okay.
do this coverage and put this thing on the map, you know.
I'm just trying to. do
No,
my
I
job.
understand. So that's what's going on here.
What they're asking is that direction. The yellow sign is that
So here we go. Derek Saltunis is going to make a run here. So Derek goes down there with a 276. Yeah, 130 miles an hour. So a nice run for Derek Saltunis. So Gary Meek will be up next to finish off this qualifying session for Tap Alcohol.
Yeah, I saw that before my eye. I'm like, don't fucking do that. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I know he was. I had her on. I didn't even know it was safe. Blew the burst panel out. It must have did it on the run before. That's why I kept winging it. I could feel the air blow on me from the blower. The safety guys. That's what happened. The safety guys, all the crowd came forward, and they're the ones that shut us down.
They did. But his dad, I seen it before they even ran right out there.
I blew the burst panel out of it the run before.
Okay.
The one in the back. I was pulling the RPMs way up. I don't know what's wrong. I kept winging it, and I could feel it blowing alcohol on me. I was like,
Oh man, so that's what happened to Jimmy DePass on that
Hey,
pass. He
Jimmy.
had burst panel come out. They'll get her fixed up for tomorrow.
They did. Hey, but all I
Ready
can
to
say,
go?
Jimmy, is
I've never seen
They
your
didn't
daddy
beat
move
your
so
run.
quick.
scared that shit.
Yeah.
Never touched the car when it's that fucking loaded up.
Wow, that
I
was
had
pretty
her spoiled
crazy.
like a spring. Hey, you want to watch the night?
So here we go. It's going to be Gary Meek coming up next.
No, your
He
dad
ran out there, dude.
now.
He's seen it or something. I don't know.
No, they told him from the side, shut him off. That's why he ran over there. Because the crowd just kept. Everybody was up. Came too close. It was like, look at this. I've never seen those. Hey, in a typical fashion, I've never had a good night run.
You gotta look at it. Dude. Don't look at it.
So you're watching the National San Diego News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. We're watching Top Alcohol qualifying session number 2 here. and Gary Mink coming up to round out the session. He hasn't made a pass this weekend. He just rolled in today. Didn't make last night's run, so we'll see what Gary can do.
I'm sitting here watching your feet.
Jim Rossi out there getting ready to line Gary Mink up. Yep, there he is. Jim Rossi a little excited there. 246 for Gary Mink to go to the #1 qualifying spot, top alcohol. 246 at a $136. Nice little lap there for Gary Mink in the bad to the bone top alcohol dragster. So after qualifying session #2, it's going to be Gary Mink #1 at a 246, Jim Hammond #2 at a 252. I'm sorry, Jim Hammond #2 at 250, David Morton #3 at a 252. So that's where we're sitting at right now in top alcohol qualifying. Up next is going to be top fuel qualifying session #2 for the weekend. I know all three cars are ready to go. Dennis Wright got the old hammer down car back ready to go. He had a little bit of an issue last night. We were doing some testing, tried a few new things, had a small oil fire in the shutdown, but they're all good now. So he'll be ready to go for this session. Marcus Norris is your #1 qualifier currently in top fuel with a 231. And then Matt Ludlow, we're at 275. He actually went out there and broke the blower belt at the hit last night. So 275, breaking the blower belt probably 60 to 100 foot out. So that's the current situation as we continue on. That was pretty interesting. Crowd control going on here. Justin Adamson going for the Triple Crown tomorrow, right?
Gonna try.
Oh yeah. Justin Adamson, driver with Rafe Dave Chief. Going for the Pro 1, 2, 3 sweep this weekend. If somebody can manage to do that, they'll walk home with $7,500. So that's pretty awesome. Great prizes on hand for this event here at the SCSDA Hammer Down Nationals at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California. So we got some downtime as we clean the track and prep for top fuel. It's going to be a very interesting session. Well, we see Charlie Starnes checking out the starting line, along with John Ellman. John's the crew chief for the Coldwater Kid Top Fuel Dragster. John's got a ton of nitro experience and does a great job tuning that hot rod. Charlie Starnes, from the Chapman and Starnes team that ran the short fuse Fast Fours dragster. Cleaning the track up and getting ready to go with Top Fuel qualifying session number 2 here at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California. Put the GoPro out here on the starting line. Put it right here, guys. Go with that. So here we go. What's that?
They talk to you
About what?
moving out of here.
They want me to move now? Oh, really?
Check with Mike and see what is all.
Oh, okay. If they want me to move, I'll move.
I just tried to explain
Okay.
to him what you're doing, and he said, "Well, let me check with Mike and see what they have to do because of this insurance thing."
Oh, they don't want me to go in. I'll go to the other side then.
They're gonna make a decision. It's
Oh, well, it shouldn't be a problem. I'll just go to the other side then.
yeah. Well,
All right. So things are escalating quickly here. Apparently, they don't want video coverage of this deal. Apparently. So we're gonna go mosey over to this side of the track and see what's going on. Check out the crowd over there. This is packed. Very cool. So we're gonna do this. So here we go. We're on this side of the track now. Jackie's back. Get ready for Top Fuel. I have no idea what's going on here. This is just getting a little stupid. So we're trying to keep everybody posted on what's happening, and things are getting a little interesting. Oh, that's cool. We got both Mike Smiths in the chat room. Very cool to see our friend Mike Smith from Vegas and our other friend Mike Smith from Oklahoma checking in tonight on the NSDN live stream presented by Good Red Racing Motorsports. Try to keep this going here. See what transpires. The Top Fuel's coming up next. Their second qualifying session of the weekend. Yeah, water spots over here, kind of between the track and the the tow road here, so that's no big deal. Water trucks go through here quite often to keep things wetted down. So up first is going to be Matthew Ludlow in the Coldwater Kid Top Fuel Dragster out of Litchfield Park, Arizona. Matt, the driver, his dad Dwight Ludlow, the car owner, and John Elman, the crew chief. We got a very good top field team here. Yes, it does get dusty fast. They put a ton of water down on it this weekend to keep moisture in it, and it's looking pretty good right now. Usually in the evening when a lot of the moisture comes back up out, it gets really good. So last night when Matt made his pass, they broke the blower belt about between 60 and 100 foot out. So they got a new belt on her, and they said the numbers down low look pretty good, and it's looking like it's going to be a pretty good pass here. Matt Ludlow in the Coldwater Kid Top Field Dragster. Got some spectators over here. Got the crowd checking in on us. You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get ready.
Left me 2 minutes too soon.
Oh yeah.
You've got clearance to do anything, anywhere you want.
All right.
And
Cool.
security knows it, so
Okay.
you're off.
Oh good. Good.
I didn't bring you in there.
No, I just don't want to cause any trouble. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
And
Yeah. I didn't.
Clearance for you to find out, you know.
Yeah.
what
I didn't know anything was going on. Yeah. Nobody said anything. Real.
Do your thing. That's
Oh
the
yeah.
best thing.
Oh yeah.
Finds the PR word on the street.
Right. Right.
It's all clear. This is the intelligence check with that.
All right. Cool. So there we go. like it must have broken another blower belt. He got out to about 60 foot and blower belt broke. Car looked like it launched strong. I'm not sure what the 60-foot numbers are on it yet, but nice run there. Coldwater Kid top field team. They'll get it back together. Get ready for race day. Whole crew getting ready to go down and pick them up. And they'll be ready for tomorrow's action. Eliminations. I'm not sure if they'll run tonight's session. They'll go back and assess things and see what it looks like. But yeah, there's another session later on this evening. So we're going to clean the track, and then we're going to come back with the last two top field cars. Kerry Mahoney will be up in the last top eliminator session coming up in a little bit. We'll keep you guys updated on the top eliminator session, what's happening there. ATVs are done for the night. Yes, that's correct. We ran the motorcycle sportsman and gambler classes earlier on today, so we're done for the day on that. And those guys will be back for the pro bracket classes tomorrow. So all we have left tonight is qualifying for the heads-up categories. Let's see if they got the screen still up here. See what White had for, or Matt had for 60 foot. No, it's not up right now. We were gonna check the 60 on that, but it looked like it was gonna go, but. So still coming up, we'll have Dennis Wright and Marcus Norris. Their top field cars. Yep, we got it. It was good to see Kerry Mahoney make the trip down here from Washington. Yeah, he's got one more qualifying session tonight and eliminations tomorrow. Top eliminator class, pretty big field, 15 cars this weekend. So it's a pretty impressive field. They're gonna have quite a battle tomorrow when eliminations come around. We're gonna run side by side. It's gonna be Marcus Norris and the Pat Norris Racing top field dragster over here on the near side. And Dennis Wright in the Hammer Down Racing world record holding top fuel dragster. Yeah. Yes, Dennis has the bracket Jeep here as well. He went some rounds today in the Pro Gambler, and he's getting dialed in to go for the Triple Crown Bracket Challenge tomorrow. Came off before he got to 60 foot, so they were 990 something last night. So John Elman, Charlie Starnes, and the crew will go back and look over things and get it ready for either tonight's final qualifying session or tomorrow's first round elimination. So up next, Marcus Norris here in the near lane and Dennis Wright in the far lane. Check out the crowd along the fence line. These people are just packed in down there. Crazy. Tons of people here tonight at the SCSDA Hammer Down Nationals. Here we go, top fuel. possible new world record. Awesome hit for Dennis and the team. 220 at 163 is the number. Marcus Norris 3 flat. It looks like they I don't think had a lot of wheel speed there, and he shut it off early. So, but Dennis Wright setting the world on fire with that run. 220 with the 2 at 163. We'll take a quick look in here at the computer and see what his 60 foot was on that. He went 912 to 60 foot.
You would know.
What's up, Dan?
Path for a record?
I think it is. I'm not sure what the little number is.
what the other
Me
one
and Dan the man conferring on what if it's a record. I think it's 20. I think it's 20 with a 7 or a 5 or something. So yeah, he needs to back it up.
Backs that up. That is and will be your not only current world record holder, but now the new world record holder.
So congratulations to Dennis Reich and the Hammer Down team throwing down a great run right there. They'll get another chance at it tonight to try to either back it up or lower that record. So that's the game plan there for that. And you've been watching the National Sandbag News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. We're here at the SCSDA Hammer Down Nationals, and you just saw some top fuel nitro burning action. So I'm not exactly sure what we got going on next. We're going to go into the next round of qualifying, and we'll try to go live again for Top Alcohol and Top Fuel, the final qualifying session later on tonight, probably in a couple hours. So stay tuned to the live. Be sure to stay tuned, and we'll be back on live later. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be back.